Hello everyone, my name is Veronica. Welcome to my YouTube channel, and I thought that probably it's been a while since I built something small or pack limited or on a budget. So today I decided to do all of that at once. So we are building another starter home for my Newcrest project. So let us get started and build another starter home. And on this lot, I already did move in my 100 baby challenge sim Julia so that we can control our budget by her presence in here. And I actually have an idea for this house. I want to build some kind of a craftsman home, and I thought that I want these kind of small dormers, but I'm gonna leave these backside so that it saves us a bit of money. And that is like the main shell of the house. This is what the front was looking like in my idea. I'm gonna make this piece of roof a bit smaller so that it doesn't clip with dormer. And as for the back, I thought about maybe placing a bit of bump out, something like that. I don't know if I should place it on this side or on this side. I think it would be better to be placed on this side, so that this side is kinda by the neighbors, so we not have like neighbor in backyards. That's like a bit more private of backyard, yes, a bit of a more private when we have this whole sidewalk where everybody walks all the time. And I think this is what our back is gonna look like, and I should probably place a tiny little porch so that we can just exit the house from the back as well as from the front. And I think it's gonna look something like that. Nothing too special, nothing too extra. And now let us rate the house on the foundation. So this is gonna be the shell, and for now I should straight away place whole stairs, and otherwise I won't be able to do that later because I will forget. I know myself. I did that before and I had to lower the house so the foundation is only like one step high. And I shouldn't probably do that, but I really want to. But we'll have this fancy front door. And of course, I would maybe like to use these get together columns, which are plain white columns, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna use these base game ones. And you might probably think that columns is such a waste of money in a starter home. And yes, I agree with you. It's really a waste of money in a starter home, but I want that. And I should figure the windows right away as well. Maybe the same ones as neighbors have, like these ones. And I don't think that I'm gonna use anything like too fancy on the exterior, like something nicer. This looks like the eyes. I do not want to use that. I'll better use these windows in the back of the house. It looks better. It doesn't look like the eyes, at least. Let us go and figure out the floor plan, and that will help me with figuring out the windows on the sides. First of all, I wanted to place a back door, maybe this, and I should pick a fence for my porches because I have two porches in here and we need a fence for them to look nice. And I'm gonna pick the same railings for the stairs. Yes, I know it is a waste of money, but I want that, and it is an expensive railing. I usually use like something like that, and that is tens of millions, but I wanted this, and if I can afford that, I will remove them later. But as for the floor plan, I thought that this house might as well fit two whole bedrooms because this is like a decent size of house. Maybe something like that. This can be a bedroom, maybe kid's bedroom. I can cut the bathroom from here. We can make some kind of a tiny hallway in here. This is gonna be like a big bedroom, I think. Not so big actually. Now I doubt that I can fit a double bed in here. I can fit it in here, but my sim maybe will have to scoot in it, and I'd not like to make it like that. So this way we can fit the whole kitchen in this area, we can fit a dining table in here, and this will be like a living spot. I should probably cover this part and place an archway in here. I will maybe remove it later, but for now I should do it like that. And this is an expensive door. As I remember, there was one which looks quite similar but is much cheaper. But no, I'm using only base game in here. And I should probably pick the same door for our exit to the backyard. And now I'm thinking I can place a window in here. Maybe a couple of windows on the side. Looks weird. Maybe I can place here this window with shutters and do the same in here. I know that windows will look weirdly on the side, but I like how it looks from inside. And now I should fit all the furniture around the house. No, not for the pack we go. I'll pick maybe a tiny dining table somewhere here, like that. And I'm not using these chairs, do not worry. I just picked them now so that I can figure out the furniture. As for my living area, I can place some nice couch, I think. Base game, of course, so that I'm not getting lost. I can fit the couch like that, maybe place a couple of living chairs in here or just one. And I will place a tiny coffee table in the middle, and we can have another table with tiny TV in here so that it's fully functional living room. We can maybe even place a bookshelf in this corner. I'll just hang this one up, and I need to prioritize some necessities because we still not have a bed. I will place the cheapest bed for now in this gray swatch. I think I will do it like that. In here I will place a desk, and this room doesn't even fit a nightstand. And as for the bathroom, I'll go for cheapest appliances because I'm not sure we can afford anything else. I'll just scoot the sink a bit closer to the toilet so that I can be sure that we can fit here a shower tub combo, and we cannot because it won't be functional. I can actually switch it all around a bit and just move this bathroom. It's not gonna stay this big, do not worry about it, so that we can have a full double bed fitting bedroom in this room. We'll have a hallway a bit scooted to the side. No, I'm going back. I'll leave the way it was. And now that I'm thinking about it, I'll just buy a tub. I do not need a shower tub combo. Not in this build. So we have a tub in here. And this I wanted to be a kid's bedroom, and I was not sure if I wanted to be a toddler bedroom or like a whole child bedroom. We'll need a toddler potty, and I should switch one of the chairs, and I should place a Blarfy, I think, because he's quite cheap. And maybe these blocks, and that is pretty much everything a toddler might need. We have a potty, we have a tub in the house, we have a bed, a dresser, which is not a necessity. I can place a toy up here. This horse one, I like it. I had the toy like that when I was a kid. And here we have a small entryway, but actually pretty much I can already afford the whole house. And now let me just go for some base game wallpaper so that I'm sure that I can paint the whole house. And I thought about placing some funky wallpaper in the kitchen, but I'm not sure that I want to do that. And in here, I will just place a fridge. How much is it? Oh, 400! It's like an expensive table. I do not want that. Maybe there is a cheaper one. This is 255. 220. I'm buying this one. It's much cheaper. I do not need anything that I did place before. I'll place toddler chair in here. Maybe I will go for a bit darker color scheme, but I should maybe place some lights around the house because I cannot see. This house doesn't look like a disaster right now. At least this is gonna be a two-bedroom starter home. And oh, I forgot that I didn't even color the whole exterior of the house. I need to do that too. Thought about making it absolutely green or absolutely yellow. And I'm going for the yellow much more because it looks brighter, sunnier, and prettier in my opinion. I will not color these dormers from inside, I'm just checking that they're colored from outside. And I'll just pick this generic brick foundation because it looks nicely, it makes the whole house look a bit more expensive. And I think that I will place some outdoor light so that our entryway to the house doesn't look scary. And as for the entryway, I thought about maybe some fancy stones, something like that, or maybe like that. I like the way this one looks. I will leave that. All right, now let me figure like the final furniture to say so. I wanted to go for some not so bright color scheme around the kitchen, so I'll use the cheapest appliances, of course, because we cannot afford anything better. And maybe I should save some money in case I'll be able to buy a whole computer. I think the kitchen might look like that. I will place the cheapest sink, of course. I'm not placing any decor. And I'll just pick some matching chairs like that. Alright. I need an indoor trash can. Let it be here. And we have a dining table, a living room. I think I'll leave the same furniture. I'll just switch some colors. And as for TV, oh, I didn't buy even the cheapest one. This one is much cheaper. I prefer that. And as for the furniture in the living room, I might pick something like that. I like these teal and orange together, so I can maybe pick this teal couch and make my living chairs orange and just place them like that. So it's still walkable around here and I think it looks fine. And I will just place a flower in here in the corner. I can place this one on top of my eating area. Yes, again, I'm going for the decor when I didn't even buy the necessities. I want to make my bedroom green and I want to make my kids' room cheap. Oh, I can buy these 5 millions green stuff and I need to buy floorings for the whole inside now. I buy these brown floorings for parents' bedroom, and for kids' bedroom, I will buy a carpet so that it's cheap and nice. And I think that kids' bedroom is pretty much done. I did buy additional light in there so that it doesn't look so dark in there. And as for parents' bedroom, I'll leave the same bed, but I will switch the swatch. And I will buy the cheapest desk, of course. We cannot afford anything else. I'll pick the color so that it matches everything. And I'll buy maybe a cheap chair. This one, it's green, it matches the room. Or maybe orange to bring some orange from the living room in here. And I'll buy the same wood flooring for the whole interior of the house. I'm not gonna place any tile in the kitchen because there is no spot for that. And as for parents' bedroom, I should also buy a computer and I cannot afford a lot of parts, so it's more windows. As for the bathroom, I think I will go for the usual, like white tile, nothing too special, and they're much easier to mix and match with everything around. And white tiles on the floor as well. I think one light will be enough. And we'll need a mirror in the bathroom. So I'll buy like the cheap one from the base game as well. And I'm not placing any decor in the bathroom. I think when you're doing a limited pack or a limited money build, it's a waste of money to place decor in the bathroom right away. And I know that I did that in like literally my last limited budget build, but we all make mistakes. That's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna pick this rock in the pink swatch. I do not like that. I'm gonna pick this one. It's like my most used rock from the base game. It's gonna be brown in here. Maybe in here I can bring in some more blue or... Oh, it's perfect. You see how this gray lining looks like it's teal as well? It's perfect. That's what I'm gonna use. And it's somehow maybe a bit weird that our view in here from the couch goes to the exterior door. Maybe I can place a window next to that so that I don't have to buy any decor for this corner, and I'll switch the color of this bookshelf. As for the whole living area, I think that is it. I think I covered all of my necessities. And now I probably should just think of some stuff for the outside. And I'm not gonna buy any curtains, we do not need that. And as for the outside, our front is pretty much done. We'll have a porch in the back. I wanted to use these fans, but I'm worried that it's gonna be a bit too expensive for me. And as for the exit from our... Oh, it looks bad. I'll place this door in here. And I know that we have kind of weirdly small patio space, but I was thinking that we can place some outdoor seating in here so that maybe we can have some parties on the patio. And I need an outdoor trash can before I forget. I think it's maybe somewhere here is like a nice spot out of view. And as for landscaping, I'm not worrying about it now. I know that I will just go for debug. And in here, I think I will do like the generic patio space. like that. And in the corner, I will just place a couple of plant boxes, or maybe up here, like that, so that we have something to do up here. I think that this is pretty much the house, and now I need to go for some curtains and do the landscaping. Oh, these, no, no curtains, no curtains, forget about that. I should better maybe buy this clothing rack and this mirror in the entryway to the house. And maybe we can even afford some decor in the entryway, like this shoe shelf, and maybe another flower in here, like that. So much better. And we can even afford another flower on our desk so that it's not so empty. Because parents' bedroom for now is the saddest looking one. And this is pretty much it. We have 3 millions. These are all the money we had. And now let me go for debug. I'm not covering like any parts of my house. And I can go for some bushes, but I don't want anything too big. And I'll just buy some flowers. I'll line them up in the bottom, just the usual, like, and with some flowers like these. I like these blue ones. They look really pretty, I think. I'm not gonna over landscape as I tend to do. I try to avoid that because I don't like that myself. I think it looks a bit extra usually. So I work on that. I'll place these bushes in here and the same ones on this side, a bit rotated so that we have something going on in here. Some under bushes in here under the tree so that we have at least something going on up here. And that might be actually it. Like, I'm not gonna do that much. And as for here, the inside part of my lot, I will just place here a couple of flowers. Maybe this fake planter, like as if we have something planted up here. And I should recolor my roof with these brown shingles, and I should just paint the edges brown so that it matches the whole house. And I need to do some slight terrain painting for this house. I will just go around and add some brown underneath all of the bushes I did place underneath the sitting area and coming up to here. And I will just blend it in a bit with all the surroundings here. Clear it up a tiny bit. That must be it. And I think this is pretty much the house. So we have a tiny entryway in here. We have a kitchen dining area with the toddler stool. In here we have a nice living area with the TV. Nothing on the table, sorry, not enough money for that. In here we have a bookshelf, so at least you have something to do. A tiny hallway leading to the bathroom and 2 bedrooms. One of the bedrooms is quite generic. It's literally brown and orange. It has a computer on it and a flower, so it's a bonus. And as for the kids' bedroom, we have a dresser in here. We have a couple of kid toys, we have a toddler bed, and a potty. This house is literally functional for a family of 3. And I think this is pretty much of the build. So thank you all for watching. You can subscribe to my channel if you like videos like that. And I think that is a goodbye.